In high school, I started to take debate, and they had these dramatic interps. I went to actually perform this in front of an audience, and my mom and dad came, and there was this response between them that I had never had. It showed me what could be done with this craft.
The world itself's just one big hoax. Our social media faking its intimacy with our things, our property, our money. I'm not saying anything new. We all know why we do this. Because it's painful not to pretend, because we're cowards.
Elliot, you're not saying anything. What's wrong?
Nothing.
People in supermarkets are coming up to me. People, will stop me at lunch and saying, this guy speaks to so many of us. For some people, it's this kind of anti-establishment vibe, but it's more than that. The show's dealing with issues like classism and this mounting debt that we all have, globally. And it's a very unlikely hero in this uncertain time that we're in right now, who is able to step outside of himself and do something special, and people are relating to that, and I hear it on a daily basis, so that's something I'm really proud of.
This is Sam from Bank of East Security Fraud Department. Unfortunately, I have to inform you that your account's been compromised.
What? What happened?
First, before I can answer any questions, I need to verify some information. Are you still at 306 Hawthorne Avenue?
Yes, apartment 2C.
And there's a lot of parallels from the show with what's going on in the headlines. Recently, Anonymous declared war on ISIS. Have you been in contact with any real-life hackers?
We had one on set, and then we have a couple really great technical experts, but they've reached out, a few of them who remain anonymous.
Yes.
They want to advise on the show because it's a very technically accurate show. We've gotten their approval, which says a lot about what we're doing.
Can I help you with something?
I like coming here because your Wi-Fi was fast. I mean, you're one of the few spots that has a fiber connection with gigabit speed. It's good. It's so good, it scratched that part of my mind. That's when I decided to hack you.
Sam, who is a brilliant executive producer and writer, has had an uncanny ability to kind of predict things that have been happening in the world of hacking, and I kind of get a little anxious about what he's going to write about because I feel it could occur at any point in the not-too-distant future.
Was it Mr. Robot or maybe something else where you felt like I've made it, or have you not had that moment yet?
Mr. Robot is definitely an I made it moment. I remember when I did a show called The Pacific, and I walked into that audition. Tom Hanks was there, and he goes, "Big fan of your work." And I didn't know what to say. I just go, "Likewise." And he started laughing, and in an audition sometimes, there's usually a younger casting assistant, and they're videotaping you. And I remember in the room, there was this older gentleman who was doing it. And I kept looking during the scene, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Steven Spielberg.
That old guy.
Yeah.
What can you tease about season 2?
I'm working on this film right now, and Sam calls me, and he's like, I'm gonna tell you the entire season 2 right now. Are you ready? And I go, no, I'm in the middle of shooting like a really dramatic scene in this film. This is not the best time. But he's told me a few things. We might delve into different periods in Elliot's life. One thing he told me, I hope I'm at liberty to say this, is you have to tell me if there's anything you're not okay with. And I said, what do you mean? And he goes, just tell me if things are too hard on you, and I'll pull back. And I go, well, you never asked me that during the first season. And that first season, you put me through everything. And he goes, that's my point. It's only gonna get harder for you.
Thanks for watching Contenders Conversations. Feel free to share this video, and don't forget to give it a like, and let us know what you thought in the comments below. Click to the left to watch our conversation with George Miller, or click to the right for our conversation with Brie Larson.